Yo, what's good, guys? Soul ShakeDown Podcast, episode 17, right?
16.
16. Hell
Episode
yeah, 16. Damn, these episodes been flying. We've been trying to stay working, so sometimes we get a little mixed up. But, hey, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Finally got Bryce back.
I'm back.
Come on, man.
Give
Bryce the friendly ghost?
Yeah.
It's been a few
Give it this
episodes.
finally
It's been a few
back,
episodes.
man.
I'm going to get my schedule in line, though. Hopefully, I can be on all of these from now on.
Busy man.
Yeah. I'm going to try to be here every time now.
Yeah, I called this fool talking shit the last time me and B was about to do a
Yeah,
podcast.
you did.
I was like, what's up, bro? You don't want to be on the pod no more?
you hate me or what's up?
No, but it's always all love. This fool knows.
sure.
Like, we got so many schedules. Like, this fool was up in LA shooting music videos and shit. Like, we just have so much shit going on that it'd be hard to balance it. You know what I mean?
is.
But that's the goal for us. Like, we're trying to get more co-hosts in here so, like, we could have more people cycling through and then, like,
Some
shit.
familiar faces.
Yeah, and then we'll pop through whenever we can. You feel me? Like, we're definitely trying to get Ironic a bunch more up in here. You feel me?
That was a good episode.
Yeah,
That
I
was
watched
fun.
that one back. It was
Yeah.
really good.
I want to do a episode soon with us four for sure. I think
That'd be
we
nice.
I think we need to do that.
Let's
It'd be
do
cool. Yeah, like there's more shit like that. Get us all together and stuff. But yeah, bro. Shit. How y'all doing today? Having a good day so far?
Chilling, bro. How was
Yeah.
y'all weekend? How's everybody's
Good.
weekend?
Hey, low key is pretty good. Friday was super busy for me. Had hella sessions and shit, but
I checked the schedule. There's a lot of sessions. Every
Yeah.
single room was like booked
crazy.
all the days. So
Yeah,
it's
crazy,
good
bro.
to hear.
Yeah, I mean, even all the rooms are so booked yesterday. I was having to cook up fucking in Rob's room.
No way.
Yeah, yesterday.
That's good, though.
'cause
I
was
love
having to
that.
pull
I
up and
love
shit,
that.
Yeah. So, but it's nice though. Like we're definitely been on that. So I like that shit. Like seeing all three of the rooms booked up. Like shit. Sometimes I like even being forced to make a beat in the break room.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like.
Right. Rob's in here. All the
yeah.
rooms are booked.
You feel me? Like, and I'm like, okay, it's kind of gonna make me like go different about it. You know?
A little
Like,
pressure.
I feel like we made some of our hardest beats right there in the break room.
Yeah.
Just
Break
chilling.
room?
Yeah, bro.
Any songs that have come out from beats from there?
Bro, we have a couple because we made at least a solid 4-pack in there that
Yeah.
day. And then I remember there was like break room beat. I still have it on my heart. I still have it. I think at least 2 or 3 of
Yeah,
them
I
got
think-
placed. I
I
don't know
think-
exactly which song did what, but
Yeah, we called it break room beat for sure.
yeah, there was one called break room beat, and that shit is
Yeah.
hard, bro. Like the break room got a different little vibe too, because it just feel like you're like at a house, and that's I feel like the best beats I've ever made. Just like super comfortable, just like on a couch. You know what I mean? Like little speakers, maybe even just headphones, like or just off the laptop and like.
Yeah, I've heard some good beats from you from like just cooking up at home too.
You feel me? Just chilling, like just right there off the laptop.
A different
bro.
setting.
Like, yeah. Sometimes I like to start the beat like that, and then I'll come here and then I'll finish it just to like really mix it. But
Yeah.
like even just like start like 3 beats real quick and just get some ideas with a little melody, some drums, and then I'll probably do everything but the kick and 808 until I get here. Cause then like the kick and 808 you want to like really hear and like feel with the speakers and shit, but
You gotta take advantage of that creativity whenever it hits you.
hell yeah, no for sure. I feel like that's you gotta take advantage. You definitely take advantage of it, and also gotta like push through even when the creativity doesn't too. I was just talking about that shit the other day too. Like us like with doing this shit as like a career and as a job. Like there's so many times I'm sure when we get up or we have a session booked and we're like, fuck, like. You know, I don't really want to make a beat right now, and you got like a custom beat booked, or you got, you know what I mean, or I got to shoot a video, and you're like, I don't know how creative I'm feeling right now.
For sure.
But like, I was talking about once you get past that hump, you kind of like get into a space where you're like, oh shit, now this is coming out hard, or like, and then like, or you're like, oh wait, now this video is coming out crazy. I didn't even expect it to come out that cool. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think pushing through that hump of like I don't want to do this shit or I feel stuck doing it, like that's really like what can make or break a, like, you know what I mean, a creator. I think that's really important to like I don't know, push through our days of not really having the most motivation, you know what I mean, and kind of just come through on the other side.
I feel like when you're like working, I think there's 2 sides of it though. It's like when you're working for yourself and trying to like create something solely for yourself versus doing it for a client.
For sure.
I feel like when you're working with a client, it's like it's just about like just doing it repetitively so that you can just push yourself and like, hey, I'm making someone else's like dream come true. I'm making someone else's like art form come to life, and that's like I feel like what pushes me and drives me the most. Even when I'm not feeling it so much,
for sure.
I'm like, damn, but like this person is fucking enthusiastic, excited for this. I'm like, I gotta get excited for this. I gotta get enthusiastic for this, and that's gonna bring the best out of me as well.
Yeah. I mean, there's been times when I've walked in the studio and I'm like, all right, I know I got this booked, and like I don't know how hard this is gonna come out.
Sure.
Like we'll see, and I kind of know I think I know what type of beat they want already. Like walking into it, I'm like, they're probably just gonna want this type of beat, right? And then we get in there, and then they want something totally different, and then like everything kind of like changes on the spot, and then like maybe an hour into the session, you're like, oh wait, this beat actually came
hard,
out. Like this is actually one of my best beats now. Like you actually just got one of the hardest. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know. Sometimes like pushing through like that shit, I think is super important. You know?
See, to me, I find myself like being more creative, like when it's not intentional. Like when you just sit down and don't think about like being creative or like thinking about doing the crazy shit. I feel like. When I just sit down and don't think like twice about it. Yeah, when you don't think about it and you just do it, like I feel like you start stumbling and like, okay, oh shit, like this is cool. Like, and then I feel like that's for me how creative, like how the creative process for me starts. Instead of like, oh, I need it to be like this and like that, you know? But I don't know. I feel like there's definitely...
You definitely can't get focused on like the minute details of the creative process.
I feel like then that's when it starts not being creative anymore. They just start overthinking it and shit like that. I feel like it's very important to just sit down and just do it and just see where it takes you. Because there's going to be days where it's good, it's great. There's going to be days where it's You know, just like anything. You're going to have good days. Sometimes there's going to be days where, you get sick or something. You get a little cold. Same thing. Like you're going to be, it's the same thing with the creative process. Like it's just you can't take it to the... You can't take it like and be like, oh, I'm trash because I had a bad day. You know, it's like you just had a bad day, bro.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's a new day. Type
I think
shit.
What inspires me the most is whenever I try something new. So, like if you're doing the same creative process every time, it's like switch it up. Like if you always start with the melody, maybe switch it up. You know, like just change something up, or like change up your environment, like Jake was saying.
For sure.
Like it just if you're doing the same thing over and over again, there's nothing that breaks up the weeks, the days, the months.
Or just be open minded. Like to me too, like because I feel like it's super easy to like get trapped into that hole to like not being inspired or whatever, like not being able to think creatively or whatever you want to call it, but like also like just try to be open minded, like different tastes of music, different not just music, different anything, bro. Like try something, I don't know, try something you've never done before, like fucking anything. It could be anything.
No,
I mean, not to call out the homie, but the other night with Costello, we were playing a song, and the song wasn't like a style that he like really enjoyed, and he's like, "Damn, this shit sucks," and we're like, "No, it's just not in your taste. It's not in your like realm of music." And then by the end of it, we showed him some like other examples of music, and he's like, "Okay, I can see this," you know, like he came to it.
And one of them had like 578 million.
It's like, he's like, "Wait, what?"
It's like at the end of the day, like trust me, Costello, I respect your opinion, but your opinion on this one doesn't really matter because it's just something that's different.
500 million.
It's like my opinion to like an EDM artist or to a country artist. Like personally, I don't really listen to that kind of stuff, but I can still see the talent in it, and I can still respect the talent. And if I seen an EDM producer or a DJ doing a set, and they're really going crazy and like even like maybe like playing some live instruments and shit, I'm like, bro, you're talented.
Yeah.
Maybe I would never listen to that.
But you could
like,
tell.
you're doing that shit.
You could
like
tell.
you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, I don't know, like.
What do you think the true art form within DJing is? I feel like it's almost like sample flipping and like knowing just the BPM and like, cause like.
I think it's a feeling just like anything else, bro.
Because I feel like it's like different but so similar to producing.
It's to me it's.
Well,
not
for one, it's what created producing.
What do you mean?
Like there wouldn't be producing if there was never sampling and DJing.
Yeah,
there would have never been. There would have never been so many things like if there wasn't that like so like at the end of the day it's still gonna be the root of it all. Like so like when it's like the root of it like you're still gonna always find like bro there wouldn't be a rapper without a DJ.
Yeah, I agree.
There wouldn't be the reason why so like the sampling shit gets deep, bro, because a DJ, right? Why they called him a DJ? They were using break beats, right? And then that's why break dancers were called break dancers because they would dance to the DJ on the break beats. Right? And like that's why it gets and then an MC came because of a DJ. And the MC would rap on top of the DJ, and then he was the MC because he's like the mic controller. You know what I mean? He's like there's a lot of different terminology uses for the MC, but like master of ceremonies, like it gets really deep. You know what I mean of what the MC is doing. But like back then, Like they would basically get like one phrase, two phrases, and then the DJ would have two records, and he would be playing the same record and the same drum beat back and back to back, and then the MC would just be like just saying one line, and then just like controlling the crowd. You know what I mean? And like, bro, like without that shit, they wouldn't be producing. There wouldn't be like DJ Kool Herc, bro. That's the first DJ to ever sample.
I don't know who that is.
That's the first I'm telling you right now. That's the first.
What was he sampling?
He sampled like Latin stuff, bro. Like old fucking old shit, bro. There you can watch all like the Get Down is a really dope TV show like that. It's not like completely based on it, but there's a lot of truth. They like DJ Kool Herc, fucking Grandmaster Flash, and African Bambaataa, bro. Those are like the three like main DJs. You know what I mean? That was like running that shit. And like,
where was that based out of?
That's all in the Bronx, like New York. They all had their own like areas. You know what I mean? Like,
I wonder who the first person was. Like, now let's take that song and just change it all up.
I'm telling you, DJ Kool Herc was the first one to do it, and then after that, like, that shit switched, and then like they started like. Then they started trying to record it into records, but that's when the shit got fucked up because like the records so they would try to get a live band to do what the DJs were doing, but it was never the same because the DJs were taking inspiration from thousands and thousands of different samples, and they couldn't. There was no rights and royalties yet of sampling. They were creating what that is.
Did sampling come from like the DJs kind of fucking up the scene a little bit in a way? Like,
nah, it came kind of, I guess, but like it didn't really start with because the DJs at first they would just make cassette tapes, and then they would sell their cassette tapes and all types of shit, and then like
I'm sure the original creators of that music that were getting upset.
No, yeah. I guess, but like the real problem was when they tried to make a record and then they tried to get a live band to do what the DJs were doing, and then like
to emulate it,
and then the rap shit wasn't right, bro. And like I'm pretty sure Sugar Hill Gang was one of the first like. Bro, New York is where all this shit started.
Yeah,
like just to be like, so like this shit's all based in New York. This shit all based right there. So like that's really where all the hip hop shit started. So like the sampling shit will get crazy, but then once they tried to get the live bands to do what the DJs were doing, that's when the DJs were like, bro, they're fucking this shit up.
Interesting.
And that's why rap stayed underground for like 10 years damn near.
But isn't it the DJs that started it though?
Because
like the artists are making music, the DJs are like, I'm gonna use your music and profit off of it. Now the artists should get mad about that.
But they weren't really profiting off of it. I mean,
You're saying they were selling like cassettes and stuff.
Kind of, but they were more just doing events for like everyone. You know what I mean? I think they were like maybe charging at the door and shit, but like.
I mean, they're still profiting off of it. It's
I guess,
if I took all your music from Spotify right now and started running events and selling cassettes with your music.
But you're not just selling my music, bro. Like, it's not like they're just playing those records. They're not just pulling up in like a...
So what did they have to do to like make it like their own, you think?
Bro, they're literally making a completely different song based off of a 4-second loop off of one song. So, like, imagine one, like, when I'm saying a break beat, bro, like, so, like, all the hit songs back in the day, they would all have a part where all the instruments would drop and it would just be the drums and the bass. And there would be, like, a 30-second break beat. And that's when the DJs would take that shit to their advantage and use that break beat, and they would get two of the same records. And they're not just playing the fucking song. They don't even want to hear the vocalist. They don't even want to hear the artist. They don't even want to hear some of the other shit. They want just the break beat on there, bro. And they're just spinning that back and forth, back and forth. You know how hard it is to catch that shit on time? Bro, Grandmaster Flash is a legend, bro. That fool, he created the tactic of using a crayon. And he would draw on the record with the crayon, and he would use a line on there, and he would know the exact line of when the breakbeat started.
Oh, interesting.
On both records.
Interesting.
And then he would pow, 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 hit it. And then next one, get this one lined up. That one's about to stop in 20 seconds. Yeah. Boom, 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 hit it.
Interesting.
And he was just a never-ending loop.
That's why it was
a never-ending loop, and they had to 1, 2, 3 hit it, and they were counting the tempo, bro. They were there was no metronome. There was no fucking, bro. That was soul, bro. Like they're making records I could show you one right now. Recently, this fool, he's sampling a record, and where he flips it at, he's using quarter notes of each record. He damn near made a whole new beat off of sampling.
Dang.
Because he was cutting it. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean, because we do it in producing. Like, we take our inspiration from the DJs in that, and we'll cut up a sample 800 times, and then by the time we're done, you can't even recognize the sample anymore.
But see, that's what he's talking about is more of a live sense. What we do is just not live, but it's the same thing. We could grab a kick, we could grab a vocal from a song, we could grab a melody from a song, we could grab a fucking perk, a snare, like shit like that, and use it in elements of our music that necessarily you wouldn't really know. We grabbed it from that song. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if you grab a fucking, I don't know, a Michael Jackson vocal and put on, obviously you're going to know that's a Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The things like that are more distinguishable like that, and obviously longer pieces of art and vocals like that, like you're going to be able to tell. But certain things like what Jacob's talking about, like drum breaks, like can't really not everybody can tell what it's from. Yeah. You gotta
Only
be
like
you gotta either be really like musically like talented or knowledgeable of records and music to know, be like, that's from that.
Especially from a break beat.
Yeah. No one's pulling up and they're like, oh, this is the James Brown, like you know what I mean? Like exactly this fucking break beat. So nothing like that, bro.
I feel like it's like definitely more noticeable when it's like a vocal shot.
Exactly. So it's like stuff like that.
They're not even using that.
Yeah.
Well, nowadays they do.
Nowadays that's the only thing we'll use.
But that's where,
because we're flipping it. But that back then they didn't have the tools that we do.
Yeah.
They didn't have stems.
Yeah.
They had a record.
Now we have
you had the whole record as one, bro. Yeah. Like they were just doing whatever they could with it. Like, and at the end of the day, they walked so we could run.
I feel it.
Like we wouldn't, like, literally without sampling and all that shit, bro. That's the birthplace of hip hop. That's the birthplace of all hip hop.
What's like a no? Like what's like a thing that like you shouldn't do as a DJ, or something that you've seen a DJ do when they're like flipping something that you're like, come on, bro. Like you're just completely ripping that. Is there anything that falls in that category?
I feel like for DJs, not really no limits, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially as a DJ.
Is it for producing then?
I think for producing, it's
more defined. Because that's not live. Like you don't have the extra pressure.
Yeah. Because producing and DJing is different though. Because like say like you're just say you're DJing for a crowd of your homies, and you're like, I'm gonna just flip some crazy shit right now. Yeah. Like just to do it. Like that's fire.
Yeah.
But like if you're like sampling and then like, hold on, let me use exactly what they did and then flip what they like. The reason like the sampling that I'm not super fond of is when they kind of like leave it exactly how it is, or almost recreate what they did. Like, and they don't
like, completely understand.
Yeah, they don't put their own sauce on it. They don't put their own taste on it. They don't put their own flip on it. Like I hear a lot of like, bro, I'm gonna have a sample on my record that when people hear it, they're gonna know what it is. But like my shit doesn't sound like the original. You feel me? Like my shit sound like my shit. Like I added different pianos to it. I added different instruments too. Like I didn't just throw drums on it. Like I think that's a big.
That's kind of like my question. I think like is like defining that, like that threshold, that balancing act, because it's like how much of my sauce or my secret, you know, like my spin on it, do I have to put before it's my record?
No, I feel you.
But see, there's some cases too. If it works, it works. Like I've definitely, I've definitely heard of some shit where it's like you could you could definitely tell where it's from, or just like it's like maybe the main thing of what. Like from a poppin' song, and it's like no drums. Yeah. And it's like it's maybe an artist just rapping like all over it, and I'm like, if like it works, bro, it works. Yeah, it works, bro. Yeah. That's a great example. Yeah.
But like Alchemist.
And it's that's more of he's chopping shit. Yeah. And he's putting different records together, like melody wise and stuff. But it's like he's also doing his own like twist on it drum wise,
which is his own twist on it.
Yeah. Crazy. See, like. Because I've definitely done that too, where I've taken a record that I really like, and I'm just like, I just want to put my interpretation of my drums. I think like I hear on it. Bro, I've definitely done that before too.
I feel like when have you seen Alchemist sample when he does, like you've seen videos and like so like imagine like a full piano roll and then like a 30-second sample. He'll put a quarter note of each sample onto every different piano roll.
Interesting.
Right? So it's like, right? A bunch of different samples, right? But what he'll do is and he'll play it to where it's, oh shit, this part of the sample, this part of the sample, this part of the sample, this part. And now it's like
Because I feel like
now when he does some shit like that, sometimes it's like, oh shit, this shit don't even need no drums.
Like an instrument, yeah.
Yeah, because
I do like that because it's almost like reorganizing the positioning of the sample. Like instead of like the sample going from A to like A to Z, now it's like A, Z, R, like it's going bouncing around.
So, and
that's exactly what it is. That's a good way to put it, honestly.
Yeah. And it'll go in like a and
I've heard you sample a lot. Like you really enjoyed the sampling process.
I do it just cause like it's fun for me. Like and I try like to me what I've been sampling a lot recently is like a bunch of like reggaeton shit. So I'll grab like reggaeton samples and like grab a 4-bar loop and then fucking do West Coast drums on it. And like my shit's hella percussion like bass too. So I feel like I can get the same swing with my percussion, but the drums are different. It's like a West Coast bounce to a fucking reggaeton beat.
Is it like when you hear that sample, do you immediately go like, oh, I want to flip it this way. I want to flip it that way.
That's when I make the best.
Sometimes there's just like something just flips because like there'll be like maybe a song that I've heard like a million times, and then I don't know that day I'm just like for some reason I'm like damn I hear West Coast drums and like let me try it. Like I hear it, I don't like in my head it sounds good in my head, but I don't know yet. I have to sit down with the sample and then like I'll start fucking with it. I'm like okay. Once I get the 4-bar loop, I can tell like okay I can fucking put some shit on it.
Because I could see you being like okay I found a sample I want to use. And I have no idea how I want to flip it. Or you could find a sample that you want to use and you know exactly how you want to flip it.
it could go. I don't know until I sit down with it, bro.
Really?
Like, I could like if I'm listening to the song during the day or something, I could hear like, yeah, I can definitely work with this, but it's not until I sit down with it. And I like loop it. I'm like, all right, now I can see how I can hear this direction. I can go that way.
Yeah,
you know? It's not until I sit down, though. But other people hear it right away, though. Like, they hear a song and I'm like, no, I want to do it like this.
Right.
I don't know until... sit down.
That creative process is always like inspiring to me because I always like fascinated with the idea of like with music it's like you can just like kind of plug that in for like visuals. You gotta like you can't really plug it in as easy, you know. It's like you can take inspiration from like how a shot was like angled and lit and stuff like that, but I can't just pull that scene and use it, you know?
I see what you're saying,
you know. And so that's why sampling is always like such a big fascination towards me. It's like dude, like being able to take someone's art form and flipping it and combining it with
I never thought about it as like
really cool.
From a video perspective. You guys can't. You guys don't have anything like that, really.
I feel like with like certain things you guys kind
of.
I
guess it'd be like
if you guys
like graphics.
Graphics or
graphics would probably be
like a vector image or something.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
You throw an image or transitions.
There are people
transitions you're kind of sampling.
Ooh, that's true.
Because everyone's using transitions.
Yeah,
and you know what I mean?
You're just trying to flip it in your own way.
And how good can you put this transition in there to where it goes seamlessly in the video, and you almost don't notice it.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
That's true.
I feel like
sampling and graphics. I feel
like there's certain because like even when I make cover arts with SoCal, I feel like we sample shit all the time.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? Like there's certain times we build shit from scratch, but then it's like, all right, but then I want this. The aspect to it, or I want this. All right, where can we find one? All right, now how do we flip that, or how do we change it? And then you know what I mean? Or even remember when I did that cover art from that fucking Instagram story? I did an Instagram. I saw an Instagram story one day, and there was the homie posted it, and I messaged him. I said, I'm gonna use this for a cover art. I took it to Bryce in SoCal.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, guys, this was someone's Instagram story. They took this photo off their phone in LA, and it was just a photo of the skyscrapers, but of the phone like this. So we're like a selfie image of the skyscrapers, right? It looked crazy, bro. If I could find you the original image and what they did to it at the end, bro.
What happened to that? Did that never get posted?
Yeah, no, it's out. That's a song with me, and that was my first song with Slumlord Trill. Shout out Slumlord Trill.
Oh, that's right.
Dog.
I like that cover a lot.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite cover arts. That song got slept on. No Limit, bro. Me and Slumlord Trill, yeah. But bro, that cover art, y'all flipped it, bro.
That's
crazy.
True.
Like, y'all made the sky red. Y'all made all the plant. Like, everything was totally different.
Yeah.
And, like, even
that's a good example. That's a good example of visual sampleization.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you guys do it, like, it's just so different than how we do it. Because, like, I don't know.
I have friends that like that are like graphic designers, and they like collect samples religiously. Yeah, you know, like they have like a whole bunch.
That's what I'm saying.
Do y'all do something like that?
Non-stop transitions. I do, and I have secret folders
of just ones that you're ready to pull out.
I'm sure we all do. I'm sure B's got secret folders. I feel like every
like samples ready to go.
Not really. No.
But even in your hard drive, how many samples did you cleared out a couple? But how many samples did you have?
I had a lot. Yeah, but I feel like same thing like with the drums you use. Like that's pretty much a sample. It came from somewhere.
That's true.
That's true.
Every little
the drums is
everything's a sample.
Yeah, bro. You gotta think about it.
Yeah, the drums is actually sampling too. But
even a digital keyboard, that's a sample still, right?
If it's a MIDI.
Yeah.
If it's a MIDI,
I'm just saying if you want to get technical about it, like everything comes from something already.
But you're still playing it.
Yeah. There's still some.
For sure, no. But it is a sample.
Yeah. It is a sound that came in already. It's not like you're building the kick.
No.
It's not like we're going in there and have a kick drum and recording the kick every time. No. That's crazy because that's what music was for a long time, bro. Like
I really want to see y'all make a song like by just sampling every single sound.
I feel like that's easy.
Yeah, we could do that.
Easy. I want to see that shit. That shit would be so fun. Like we could just bring a recorder around.
I could do something like that today.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We could do a vlog of that today.
That'd be so much fun.
We should do that. We should knock that out. That'd be fun.
Bro, I've done a whole beat from my guitar before. Like all the drums I've made from me hitting my guitar in different ways or with random stuff that was in the room.
Yeah.
I made a bass from the I've made the bass from the guitar. I played the whole melody from the guitar. Like the guitar was the entire beat. Like little challenges like that. That shit is kind of hard sometimes.
That's sick. Yeah. I think there's a song what's Billie Eilish's brother's name?
Phineas.
He has a song. I think it was Oceans by
he's so talented, bro.
They use the Australian like clicker sound from like the crosswalk.
Have you ever seen? Have you ever looked into Phineas Eilish? That Billie Eilish is. So you know all of Billie Eilish's music is produced by her brother.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I think I've seen like clips like when she was first like coming out on Instagram. I'm
not gonna lie.
Of her.
He's so talented.
So Billie Eilish is for sure like cold, right? Yeah. Like she's super talented, all that. I think that she wouldn't be there without Phineas,
100%.
Without how talented. Like when I hear their beats and their production, I'm like,
crazy. Yeah.
Like from a producer standpoint, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's a different level for sure.
Yeah, like there's times when I'm like, damn, like Billie sounds crazy right here, or Billie's really singing, but like 9 times out of 10, like just for maybe it's just because I'm a producer and I'm listening to it biasly. Everyone listens to music subjectively. It is what it is. But when I hear it, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's
the production.
It's definitely they separated themselves for sure. Like
for sure.
From everything.
Yeah. It's so sick that it's like a sibling duo though.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So sick.
No, it's dope. No, that fool's he's crazy talented. Like I think he's a slept on producer. I think not a lot of people give him like producing credits or no one like.
I wonder what other songs that are like really big out there that he's done.
I bet a bunch.
I bet you a bunch.
I bet you some that like they had and like just like sold to other people and like don't even talk about it. I bet you it'll come out in like years. Because like even recently like
he's just gonna keep running up that bag with Billie, but then on the side he's like, I don't need credits.
No, yeah, see that even goes into
100,000.
Like bro, like if y'all haven't seen the new Pharrell movie, Piece by Piece, bro.
The Lego one.
The Lego movie.
Lego movie.
I'm gonna talk about this every episode, maybe for like 3 to 4 episodes.
I think so. And I said I was gonna watch it.
Bro, you still haven't watched it, bro? Oh, I'm pissed, bro. All right, y'all gotta watch it. Hey, you got. Hey, wait. No, if anyone, I don't even know if there is other Lego movies.
Yeah, there is.
I don't care about, dude. I just care about Pharrell. Let's be real.
Pharrell, if you're listening, hit up Jacob John.
Bro. That would be crazy. Pharrell, you're my favorite producer, bro. No, but if y'all haven't seen it, y'all definitely got to go watch that shit. It's really cool, but like it's something that like I was gonna bring up that circles back to what we were talking about is like Pharrell was writing for Teddy Riley, and like I don't know if you guys know who Teddy Riley is, but like Teddy Riley created New Jack Swing. Like he created a whole genre of music by like combining.
What's
like
New Jack Swing?
It's basically R&B, hip hop. Like it was just imagine like late 90s, early 2000s pop.
Can you give me an example of a song I might know?
Fuck, bro.
I know.
Not off the top of my head right now. Like I don't
Show
know
me
the
after
last time I've listened to
podcast.
Teddy Riley, but he's just a legendary producer and writer and all types of shit. But like in the movie, they do Pharrell writes for Teddy Riley because Teddy Riley's
they're all
kinda
Legos?
older. Yeah, it's all Legos.
Okay.
Bro. Dude, it's good, bro. You guys gotta watch it, bro. I get hyped up on this shit. I love this.
I'm gonna watch
movie.
it just for the storyline.
Nah, Pharrell, hey,
that's
dude.
probably the only reason.
Kendrick's in it. Pusha T's in it.
They're all as Legos. That's fire.
Yeah.
No,
that's fire. That's
fire.
fire.
Legos and then Pusha T is just a human.
That's fire.
No, everyone's Legos, bro. Like, it's good as hell. Like, bro, it's super cool. He even goes and sees his hometown, but it's like a Lego.
What the
So
fuck?
it's like, he's like, dang, it's crazy seeing it. But like, I'm like, bro, that's low-key genius. Because like, imagine being able to go to your hometown, but not showing your hometown.
I feel
It's
it.
like, you can create a model of it, but like, you almost don't have to like completely burn it out.
I guess, yeah.
And like, you know what I mean? Like, I think the shit like that is kind of cool. Like,
They didn't mention where it was.
I mean, it's in Virginia. He's from Virginia. Yeah. Fucking
But Lego movie.
VA. Him and Timbaland, bro. Pharrell and Timbaland. They're, like,
You ever seen
they're the legends
you
right
ever
there.
seen sorry, I just fucking remembered this. You ever seen the critiques that they throw on YouTube, like Pharrell critiques, where he goes to like a music school and he's like in a room of like, I think they're like engineers, producers, like
No,
they're at
I
a music
haven't.
school,
I haven't.
and like they get a chance to like present their music in front of Pharrell, and like I think he only like ends up liking like one girl's music.
And he's
But,
not
like,
a fan of anything.
No, like, but he like gives them good critiques. Like he's not an asshole about it.
He's not an asshole.
Yeah, but like he's like real with them, but it's just like.
But he's not gonna fake it either.
Yeah, you could tell like the students though, they're like super tense, like
I think I
nervous, bro.
actually have seen
Like
it
who
play.
wouldn't be though? Who
I
wouldn't
think
be?
I haven't.
You
I
have
have
you have seen it, bro?
Yeah.
I just remember like I watched those one time and I was like, bro, imagine that. Like
Just,
I'd be nervous as fuck
I
for
would be
sure.
too,
Like
yeah.
what the fuck?
Nah, for real. Like, I don't mean like if Pharrell came here and said, "Play me one song." Like, what do you guys think I should play? I don't even know what I would
I
play.
don't know what I'd play, bro.
I have no idea. Like,
don't know.
like what if Southside came in and said, "Hey, play me one song," or any of like producer that you really look up to
Shit, I
told
don't know,
me,
bro.
"Play me one track."
Yeah.
Like, what are you playing?
I
Or Cole Bennett said, "Play me one video."
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, that shit's
I for
crazy.
sure get nervous.
Like, play me one beat, not even a song. Let me just hear one beat with
Like,
no vocals.
Here
Like,
it goes.
just the first file.
Just random? Yeah. This is the one I made
Crazy.
today.
You're like, yeah, bro.
No, I feel like
They all
I bet you if you knew he was coming today, like by the end of today, you
Oh,
would
I
probably
would-
make your best beat today.
You think so?
I think so. I bet you if he was coming at 9 p.m. today,
You
I
think-
would stress the fuck out.
you'd be stressed the fuck out, but you'd probably make something great.
Maybe, but like the thing is, if I knew he was coming, I think I would make something that he would want to hear, and I don't think that's what they want to hear.
But you would know that, so
They
double,
wanna-
triple.
No, you
No,
would.
no. But see, that's the
'cause
thing,
I think what we do best is us, right?
That's what I'm
Sure.
saying. I feel like they just want to hear what you have.
They want to hear something new.
Yeah, they just want.
something
Yeah,
different.
because
They don't wanna
imagine the
hear-
shit they already have been, or like
Bro,
like the shit
imagine,
they're
imagine how
around.
many Pharrell impersonators Pharrell's had to listen to.
I feel you.
Imagine how many Southside impersonators Southside's got to
Yeah,
listen
I'm
true.
sure they just want to
who
hear
wants-
something
who
else.
wants,
That's
who
true.
wants, who wants
That's
these fools
true.
to walk in the room and hear people making the shit that they hear every day? Like, they want something new, different, and like, they want something to be as impactful to the scene, I would think, as they were.
Mhm.
And like, they weren't trying to follow a wave. They weren't trying to fit in with nobody. They were just trying to make.
They're just doing beats. They're
Make,
just
yeah,
them.
making something that meant something to them. So at the end of the day, like, I think the best thing that we could ever do is just make something that means something to us and feels like it's pushing our limits.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that brings me into like the change of music over time. It went from like making music with substance to
Yeah.
virality.
Yeah.
Now we're making music for the goal of like becoming viral. I feel like so many artists are at least.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is,
I
like,
I think it's just good music, bro.
exactly. Thank
That
you.
becomes viral.
Thank
No,
you.
but not necessarily, because not every song that's viral
It
is.
is good.
Exactly. That's,
Great
that's
or
what I'm
good.
saying.
But-
But that's what I'm saying, because it's arguably like to me personally, my favorite songs that make me feel the best aren't the most popular songs.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But that's me personally. I can't speak and put that blanket on everybody. You
I'm
know?
just saying that like I feel like there's such a push now for people to make songs that go viral.
No, you're not wrong. I'm not arguing that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Your favorite music is the ones that aren't viral.
Yeah, but then I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like some of the music I do like is viral and is popular.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
and, so I can't sit here and be like, I don't like that music either. It's just
Mhm.
some to me the music that I really enjoy also is not that popular either.
Mhm.
So it's not like it's not I'm not like I guess I'm not really biased.
Yeah.
Like I like everything. Anything that's good that I like, I'm gonna or gravitate towards. Like it's not to me always the most viral music, if that makes sense.
It makes sense.
And personally, that viral shit, like, okay, so there's no like formula to a viral song. Like that's the thing is like people always think like there's like some type of formula or there's some type of like every viral song. There's no every viral song is any genre. There's nothing like that. So like that's in my opinion like the idea of a viral song for an artist is like a very toxic idea because for them it's like how do you create a viral song?
Sure.
What genre is a viral song? What beat does a viral song sound like? Like Tommy Richmond or does it sound like fucking Kodak Black or does it sound like Akon or does it sound like you know what I mean like the last you know what I mean recent viral shit even just like TikTok or whatever like nothing sounds the same, right? But what all viral shit is like people that like put their heart into something new and different that doesn't sound like anything else. And that's what makes shit viral and that's what makes shit new and fresh. And like I think the more that people could focus on that is they would give more of a chance to make viral stuff. Like because I think when they're trying to fit in
for sure
and they're trying to make like a like after Kendrick went viral with fucking, you know what I mean, with Not Like Us or whatever, like it's not like the next person was like, let me get another West Coast beat and go viral again.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it was like they're constantly the viral song or definition of a viral song, it's always something different. So like there's no, like I said, there's no formula or recipe to a viral song other than like something that sounds new. So like in my opinion, like just trying to make something that like hasn't been heard before and like sounds like something that's gonna like as soon as something someone hears it, no matter like where they're from, like people fuck with it. Like I think the only like formula or recipe I'd put on a viral song is like it's got to be open for interpretation.
But who do you
no person, place, or thing.
Who do you think ultimately at the end of the day gets to decide what becomes viral? Do you think
people?
You think it's people?
I think it's the people.
So my reason for like the chase for a viral song, I understand that you're saying like they have to be unique to themselves.
Yeah.
But to make a cake, you need eggs, you need milk, you need flour,
Of
right?
course, yeah.
And so there's some like variables in there that every viral song has. I don't think like
there
super.
is.
I think that is just like a microphone or like
No,
just like a video, a
like,
song. Like you gotta have that. You gotta at least have a video. You gotta at least have a song.
I think it goes into branding. I think it goes into like fitting in your
image,
sound, your good image.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you.
I agree with that.
There is.
That's just being true to yourself.
But
like,
I feel like those are all underlining stuff. Like there's not necessarily like a step by step.
I'll give you examples though.
Okay.
What about songs that have fewer words that are easier to follow along with?
What's that one full song? With somebody that I used to know. You remember that guy?
Yeah.
That fool had the weirdest image. That fool had like he was the most random person. That fool had a good song, bro. When you heard that song, you would walk away. Somebody that I used to know. Like that shit gets stuck in your head.
Sample that.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, hey, y'all sample that? That'd be hard. Hey, no, but for real though, like there's.
What about like
it doesn't come down to nothing like that, bro.
What about like an artist that doesn't cuss? Like do you think that
bro? I don't think he cusses.
No, I'm saying do you think an artist that doesn't cuss in their song has a better chance of becoming viral because now it can be played on like more platforms?
No, what's another viral? Dude, Kendrick just had a song that went viral talking about a pedophile.
That's fair. That's fair.
Literally says pedophile in the word, and there's Kid Bop versions of the song now of all types of shit. Like that's crazy, bro.
The Kid Bop songs of Kendrick is so funny.
Bro, they're
so
wild.
Funny.
You could listen to 100,000 different versions of that shit, and that's what I'm trying to say is like. There's no like recipe. It's literally the recipe to it is being true to yourself and having the image that is you and
but
being one of a kind.
I guess there is some thought that goes behind it, but I don't think it's like everybody has to follow it, if that makes sense.
For sure.
There is things you might want to think about because like when going back to that Kendrick song, when I listen to that thing like that wop wop wop, like bro, the kids, bro. that's probably I love that part.
Yeah.
The wop wop, like, and I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen it too. Like, kids love that part of the song, and it's like, I'm sure there was some thought behind that.
I think so.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think there's songwriters out there that
I think
like,
he's just having fun in there.
But that's what I'm saying. He's having fun, but like, there is some thought into it. Like, this would be like,
it's easy to follow along.
I think the thought is less thought at the end of the day, because like
simplifying
simplicity,
it.
Like they gotta kiss it.
Like
keep it simple, stupid.
Like
like you just gotta kiss it, like for real.
How
like,
simple is that though? Like in the song, like
bro, it's the best.
You know,
part. Wow,
exactly.
Fuck him up.
Yeah, it is like everyone's favorite part,
bro. Like even when you think of the Kids Bop version, tell me that's not the first part that popped in your head.
I feel like every song, every song that goes viral has like such a simple part like that.
Yeah,
like a lot of them at least. I don't know.
But like for me, I guess that's the viral part of Not Like Us. But like I feel like everyone posts different part. I feel like the viral part is just they not like us. They not like us. Like, do you think the wop 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 part is more viral than just the hook?
I feel like they not like us too. Cause like, see, look, I feel like the parts that go viral or the parts that people clip are the things that they like. Either one that's catchy, or two that people like relate themselves to. Like they not like us. Everybody can relate to that into some sense. Whether whatever's going on in your life, whatever, you know, everybody's different. But I feel like it's people relate to it. So it's like those ones like. If you give the audience something to relate to or something that's easy and catchy, it's like, I feel like the probability of people liking it go up in that sense. You know,
like, it's like I was saying though, like the other thing that I would say is a big recipe for it is no person, place, or thing, right? It's got to be open for interpretation, right? And when we think they not like us, he never says a person, place, or a thing, but they not like us is a term that anyone can relate to, right? A basketball team could be talking about another basketball team. Bro, they not like us. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Right? A podcast group could be talking about another podcast.
They're not like
bro,
us.
They're not like us. They don't even edit their own clips, bro.
But like, I feel like those are two great examples of like ways that like you can make a song more viral.
Yeah. But I would say no person, place, or thing.
But I was going to say simplicity, and then also what's it called? Relatability.
Yeah. But I think it just brings the probability of it going viral. I don't think it makes it. You know, I think it's
just, I agree.
Because again, it goes back to the people have to choose.
But keeping those things in mind when you're making a song, like make a song, feel good about it, and then listen to it back and be like, what if I like re-record wop. You know, maybe he recorded that right after. Like he listened to it through and he's like, I need this to be, you know, I said so much in the song.
I just gotta let it breathe
I need to breathe right there. And I feel like if people making their songs like thought about stuff like that,
I feel you.
It would help increase the chance of the song doing well.
But I think that just comes with like, I mean, Kendrick is just a master of his craft.
For sure.
Like, I think he's just gonna be so good that like he's gonna naturally do stuff that like people could write in books about. Like people decipher his bars.
Natural. I think it's experience, man.
It is, but like the experience makes it natural. Is what I'm trying to say. Like he's done it so much that it comes to him naturally.
Yeah. 100%.
Like I would say the experience, like 100%. I definitely don't think it didn't just like he did it one day, walked into the studio. No, like Kendrick wasn't born.
No, but
the most incredible rapper. He worked for it.
You can't just dumb it down to one thing. Like it comes with like musical experience, like background, like life experiences, like things you go through, like just life in general. Like there's a lot that comes with like, you know, how are you going to talk about certain things that you never really lived? You know what I'm saying? Like it goes to that. Like, so it's not just like being good at music.
I feel like those are the characteristics like a good label is looking for in their artist. They're looking for someone that's like relatable. They had a good come up story. You know, they have they work hard. You know, like all those characteristics like will make a label want to sign you as an artist.
Yeah, I think there's a lot, but then there's also artists that aren't any of that. So it's like, you know, there is. That's what I'm saying. There's not really,
for sure.
Yeah, there's not really a right or wrong, I guess. So, because there's a lot of different artists, and they're all not all like cookie cut. Like everybody's different. Sure. So it's like, who am I to say like you gotta be a certain way or talk about this to do that? You know, like
I don't want to lock any artist into a box.
No. That's not what we're trying to do. But I'm just saying like, it's just. It's a hit or miss, bro.
I feel
it's
like
not really a line to walk and be like, no, this is the road, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's just.
I feel like biasly, I feel like I could help an artist make their song have a better chance of virality or a better chance at growing just from just being around it so much, I feel like I could just listen to it and be like, ooh, what if we just like take out a few words here?
Content, or yeah.
No, I'm just saying like take a few words out and like make it like simpler to follow along. Cause I'm a listener. I'm not so much of a creator of music, you know. Like, and I felt like what's that one guy that's I don't want to compare myself to him by any means, but what's that one famous guy that doesn't make any music?
You're talking about Rick Rubin?
Rick Rubin, yeah, he does. He just walks into a room and he's just like.
But Rick Rubin's been doing that shit for so long.
Yeah,
bro.
with
he's
experience.
Such a legend, yeah.
With experience.
And he's just a feel type of person. Like he influenced Red Hot Chili Peppers to record Under the Bridge. Like that shit was never supposed to be on their album. Like he's the like bro, at that time Red Hot Chili Peppers wasn't even making music like that. Like he like and they were like that was a poem Anthony Kiedis had.
Oh really?
And he played it and
Under
he
the
wrote
Bridge?
bro. And he wrote and he sang the poem for John Frusciante, the guitarist. And John Frusciante came up with a guitar part like that. They played it for the rest of the band. They ate it, bro.
Damn.
And Rick Rubin was the one who created that song out of Anthony Kiedis' poem book. But, like, no one would have had that. Bro, Anthony Kiedis didn't have that foresight.
Yeah,
he wrote that shit.
What do you think?
Like, so, like...
What do you think Rick Rubin... Like, what characteristics... Or how does Rick Rubin do stuff like that?
Bro, it's because he's so, like...
I can't imagine he just feels it. Like,
bro,
that's it.
Dude, he's the type of person that goes into the studio with no shoes on, no socks on. He's a very... Bro, he's a feel type of person.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he is. Like, he's a genius. And, like, I don't think he allows, like, barriers between his receptors. Like, I think he's literally feeling the music in every sense of the way. Like, spiritually, physically, mentally, everything. And, like, whether if it's a song, a poem, and he can... I think he has a good way of translating people's, like, artistry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he knows, like, who you want to be as an artist and how do we translate that to the people. And that's Rick Rubin's specialty. And, like... Interesting. He's so good at that. And he's so, like, bro, like, he was the one that showed vulnerability to the world of Red Hot Chili Peppers. But before that, they were just making fast, upbeat, like, the funk and punk type shit. And, bro, they were amazing. Like, listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers' first album. Super good. But it's really different to what he's doing now. But, like, it took someone like that to believe in them and push them into that way that they then seen success that is, like, now they'll live off for the rest of their lives and their kids. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like,
I think definitely, like, the encouraging them to be more vulnerable and help them become more relatable.
Bro, Rick Rubin is so legendary. Important. That's what I'm saying. Like, and like he, like for him to have that foresight of before that, even when that song wasn't even a song, before you heard any good guitars, just the lyrics, bro. Saw that shit and was like, that's it.
But he's done it so many times.
Bro, he's done it with artist after artist after artist.
I'm just thinking, genius, like, there has to be, like, a way, like, a process in his mind or something other than just feeling.
Nah, bro.
You think it's just feeling?
I think he's, just like in the experience and just like what we talk about, I think he works on that. And I think he embraces the art, the act.
I wonder how many failures he's had.
I'm sure a lot.
I'm sure
he's had a couple, like... but at the end of the day, it felt right, I'm sure, at the same time, and it wasn't forced. You know what I mean? You gotta watch a couple. He has a lot of interviews,
I've seen
bro.
a few.
He's so good. I love Rick Rubin. He's one of my favorite people. If y'all want to deep dive into something after this,
he does like a lot of interviews with artists. Like he sits down, right?
Yeah. I think it's just like his own thing too.
He really breaks down an artist really well. Yeah. Like, and figures out like their vulnerable parts, and that's why I'm always trying to encourage an artist to like be more vulnerable in your situation and stop trying to act a certain way if you're not. You know, like. Just be you, dude. Be you. If you're a goofy dude that also came up from the streets, be a goofy dude that came up from the streets.
I think that's why people love, like, Tupac, and that's why so many people love people like that, because, like, he still made a lot of vulnerable music. You know what I mean? Like, Tupac still made music that was for the ladies or for, you know what I mean, for, like, the women's struggle, but then he could also be himself. And then it made everyone be like, damn, no matter what, he's a legend. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just him speaking from his point of view all the time. Like, like he's so good. I believe it's Dear Mama, right? That's, I mean, what?
Yeah.
What other artist has ever made a song like that?
One of the best songs ever, bro.
What's that song?
Dear Mama. You never heard that song?
Maybe.
Oh, my God.
I'd have to hear it.
Yeah, Dear Mama by Tupac, bro. Like, I don't think I've ever heard another artist make a song like that.
Yeah, no, that's
you know what I mean? Like a
He's just
vulnerable.
writing to his mom, or what was it?
That's a song gonna make you cry right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's crazy too because Tupac is if you knew about who his mom was, you would realize who Tupac was. Like Tupac's mom was like a revolutionary fighter, and she fought for like human rights and injustices and all types of stuff.
Didn't she like encourage him to do acting and stuff too?
Yeah, like
that's
all
how,
types,
he
bro.
started.
Like, bro, Tupac's mom is. I mean, we're all, you know what I mean? We're all, like, seeds of our, of our, you know what I mean, our parents, and we're all, like, you know, like, just
That's
products of our environment and all
we
that.
took their
like,
experience and took it to make
like,
it our own.
Yeah, bro, that shit's dope, bro. Like, the more you really dive in, like, I just really like to, like, watch documentaries, so, like, I don't know, I watch a lot of just shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, like, the more I learn about certain people, I'm like, damn, bro, like, it's really just the truth. And it's crazy, like, we all really, like, have to go through this shit. And, like, that's the test that we all have to go through. Is, like, people act sometimes when they come in here, and we all hear, like, bro, life has been just so hard for me. And it's like, dude, am I supposed to, like, I understand, bro. Like, life gets really hard. But, like, it's hard to expect that, like, like, I understand it's harder for other people than others all the time, right? But, like, certain people that are just keep bringing in the same narrative, and it's like if your life is consistently that difficult, there's gonna be something in it that you're making it that difficult, and there's got to be ways that you could like work out of it, and you know what I mean, like go into like the right way.
There's
like,
guarantee someone that had way worse circumstances than you. I'm sorry.
Always there's someone that had it worse and made more from it.
For sure.
Right? Like,
for sure.
So, like,
I'm happy that you're being vulnerable when you come in and say that, like, that you're having a hard time and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, let's work through it rather than just keep talking about it.
Exactly. Because, like, we're all going through it right now. I promise you. Like, I'll take so much shit on the chin. I don't even talk about it. I'm like, I'll just vent about it really quick, and I'm over it. And I'll
get it out of your system.
Get him out of the system real quick. And like, I was literally on the phone with Flashy last night, and I'm like, bro, how you doing? And he's like, I'm doing good. I'm like, nah, but for real, because I don't really be talking about shit. You're the only one I really be talking about like shit I go through sometimes with. He's like, damn, that's crazy. Like, I'm kind of the same. I don't really talk to nobody about this. And I'm like, bro, like, all the battles we go through of people bailing, all this shit, people not appreciating, you know what I mean, our talent, our time, our work, our ethic, our money, or whatever it is, bro, like things we deal with day in, day out, like, and we kind of just have to take it on the chin and be like, all right, bro, you know what, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's up to us at that point, whatever we're going to do, keep working with that artist, set a new boundary or whatever it is. But, like, man, we deal with it a lot. And, like, we're just independent artists and independent creatives trying to make it through this struggle. So, like, it's not easy for none of us. Like, to think that anyone gets a clear path to the end of this shit is wild. You know what I mean? Like, nobody gets a handout in this shit. So, like,
if you're just succeeding through life, like, constantly, just, like, success after success, that's crazy. Like, if you don't fail a couple times, like, something's not right. Something's not right.
Super wild, bro. Yeah, no.
You have to fail a couple times.
Failure is really the best learning method, though. And honestly, like, the failures where I've figured out who I am. Like, leaving a band I was with for 8 years, relationships that ended, like, all types of shit, bro. Like, whether I love the people still or not, like, low-key, I had to figure out who the fuck I was. And I didn't know that yet. And I kind of had to go through a lot to get there. And, like, we all do. You know what I mean? And, like, it's important, bro. But, like, man, I think that shit is...
I heard from a buddy the other day, he was, like, saying that if you lose $10, like, somehow you lose $10, the equivalent to make you remember it in your own brain is you have to win $100.
Exactly.
Like, it's 10 times.
Exactly.
Like, the win has to be 10 times the amount as the loss for you to actually remember it equally in your brain. It's like, I remember the losses that were, like, they're pretty small losses, but those bigger wins, like, why are we forgetting about those?
No, for sure. I mean, yeah, even then, it's like, yeah, bro, I 100% agree with that. Because all the losses that I feel like the biggest losses I feel like I've had was before I really figured out what we all need. I mean, like, I needed what, I don't know, that shit crazy. Before even opening this room, all this shit, like, and then, like, by the time we got here, it was, like, the people that deserve to be here were here. And, like, everything else happened for a reason,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just grateful for it. Like,
For sure.
that shit's crazy. And, like, sometimes, like, while it's happening, you don't understand it. And, like,
Yeah.
like, bro, why is everyone leaving? Or, like, why does nobody fuck with me? Or why does it feel like I'm alone right now? And sometimes you're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that's really important.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna learn a lot more from that than just win after win. I'll tell you
You
that
feel me?
much.
Yeah, like, you'll figure it out, bro. And, like, and it like it's the same thing. Failure is the best learning method. Like, it's the
Mhm.
only way you're gonna learn, with loved ones, with people around you, with teammates, with all types of shit, bro. Like, that's the best way to learn in any which way, bro. It's kind of just like going through it. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, I think that shit. Like, anyone that's going through something right now, trust me. Like, I don't want you guys to think that we're, like, not hearing you, or
Mm-hmm.
we're not here for you.
For
Like, we
sure.
definitely is here for you.
For
But at the end of the day, like, we want to see everyone win and succeed. So, like, we'll be here and we're gonna help you talk through it. But, like, the third time you bring it up, we're gonna be like, all right, bro, come on, let's get on the next level, cause we got to keep going up like this.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when everyone's going up like this and everyone around you is going up like this, the one person that's, like, stuck down here is going to be really relevant. You're going to be like, why are they still stuck down there?
For sure.
You're like, I'm still going like this, but it feels like you've been at the same spot forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's because they're stuck on their failures. They're just, like,
Yeah.
stuck, like, oh, like, this circumstance in my life, or, like, oh, I
yeah,
messed up.
I'm
and
stuck at this job.
I'm just
for the
stuck
past-
here. It's
yeah.
like, okay, well, make a plan how to get out of that circumstance, you know?
Yeah. There were certain people in my life that I actually loved. Like,
Yeah.
I genuinely loved, like, being around, cared
Mhm.
for. But, like, bro, I just couldn't be around him anymore.
For sure.
I just couldn't, bro.
For sure.
Like, these fools is negative as fuck.
Yeah.
Every time I see them, they're complaining about some shit. Bro, that shit be... I was with the homie last night, and I don't know what bro was going through, but I was about to be like, my guy, all love to you, but your energy right now, you're killing me, bro. You could dip. You feel
Mhm.
me? Like, and, like, maybe next time when you pull up, we'll be cool. We'll be smooth. But right now, I'm not feeling nothing.
Mhm.
I'm not feeling creative. I'm not feeling... I gotta go low-key go smoke just to go get rid of this energy real quick, kind of shake it off real quick.
Mhm.
And, like, because for us, bro, like, we're all energy, right? So, like, we all build off our energy,
Mhm.
and we're always, like, adding energy to a room. And, like, the thing is, like, when we're in a room with each other, it's nice because we're all adding energy to the room. And it's like, okay, this is hard. Like, no one's really, you know what I mean? Like, we all get to add to it. But, like, when we're with someone that's just sucking the energy,
Mhm.
I think it becomes really relevant.
Mhm.
Because we're like, I don't know.
You gotta plug your own holes in your cup so they can
Yeah.
pour into another person's cup. You know, you can't just have a bunch of leaks coming out of your cup of all the people around you.
You're
and
trying
everyone's
so
taking your
hard.
energy all the
Yeah.
time.
I seen this shit. That's a perfect example. I seen it one the other day, and it was like it was literally just a sink and, like, one big bowl in the middle,
Yep.
and then a bunch of small cups around
Yep.
it. You-
Yep, and then it pours
and then,
out
like,
to
every
us.
time a little bit of water fell into that bowl, he would take it and he would pour it into every other cup. And, like, it was like, this is how I normally am. But then it was like, if I just let this water fill up and the water got overly full and then I was just falling into all the other cups at the same time, it was like, if you just focus on yourself for a little bit,
Mhm.
all the blessings and all the stuff that you want to do for everyone else will come.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, like, sometimes focusing on yourself is the most important thing.
Mhm.
And, like, saying respectfully, fuck everyone else, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to say,
Well-
like, I hate y'all or don't want to be around y'all, but at the end of the day, I got to focus on myself.
For sure.
No, for
sure.
real.
No,
like,
for sure.
Because, I mean, everyone's going to take it in their own way, bro.
I get you.
When you're around people for years and
Yeah.
years and years, and then one day you're gone,
Yeah.
people are going to take it a certain way.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
are going to take it, damn, this fool hates me now. Damn, this fool's different. Oh,
It's never the case.
bro,
but-
I remember quitting my band and trying to go back one day, and these fools were like, oh, you do rap now. Like, oh, you all different.
Mm.
Except for the homie's birthday who I was at his crib. He was the real one.
Mhm.
And I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
Mhm.
But then after that, I've had people reach out to me and be like, bro, you know what? Like, that shit wasn't the coolest of me. Like, at the
For
time,
sure.
I didn't see it like that. You know what I mean?
Good
And, like,
thing. Glad they
later,
did
like, the
that.
realization will hit them. You know what I mean? But, like, it's not up to us to show it to them. Well, all I did was leave.
Mhm.
I'm not going to sit there and fucking play patty cake with y'all and try to explain my life to you.
No, no.
You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. I think that shit's important, bro. Sometimes we gotta, like, just focus on ourselves, bro.
For sure.
Like it.
On the conversation of, like, the filling up the cups and stuff, it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not. I've come to a point in my life where I'm not chasing necessarily wealth. I think I'm chasing abundance. I'm chasing abundance of my circumstances. So, like, I don't care if I'm here or in 10 years when I have a lot more money or whatever it is. Yeah. I want to make sure that whatever my, like, cost of, like, life and my energy and everything I have right now, that I have stuff to give. Yeah, like, I don't want to feel that I'm, like, you know, pouring it out all the time, you know? Like, I want to have abundance in this moment in my life and abundance in 10 years. Yeah. But, like, when you're living, like so close to, like, how much money you're making, how much energy you have, and you're constantly trying to balance that, that's the danger, I think. Is, when your energy levels and, like, how much you have to give is just, like, teeter-tottering, that's so dangerous. That's so dangerous. You need to have an abundance. Yeah. And the only way to get abundance is to work on yourself. Yeah. Is to make sure that your cup is full so you have enough to pour over, you know, whether it's energy, money, time, anything.
Sacrifice other shit, you know what I mean? To focus on yourself sometimes. Like, I think sometimes, like, at least for me, bro, like, I'm always the type of person I'm way too giving, bro. Like, if people, like, for a long time growing up, bro, people would just take advantage because, like, I always wanted to just, like, shit, if I had it and someone didn't, I would give them in whatever I could, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to help people out. Like, I never wanted to see people that I knew struggle. I never wanted to see people I knew not in the position that I knew that they could be in. So it's like, for me, I'm always trying 10 times as hard to help get people in the position that they would want to be in, to help get them whatever they want, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I've had, like, 4 homies live at my parents' crib. Yeah. Because I would talk to my parents and have full bro, they're gonna sleep on my floor in my bedroom, sacrificing my bedroom floor just so the homie could you know what I mean, like, could stay. So it's like, I don't know, bro, like, and then going through that and then figuring out that, like, the best thing that I could do, not even just for myself but, like, for the people around me, is focus on myself.
Yeah. As much as that was, like, a really great thing to do in that moment, it's like you should have maybe helped them just a little bit, but not that much, you know, so that maybe you can work on yourself enough so that you can buy a new house that has an extra bedroom.
Or at least a fucking couch.
Something.
Yeah, not on my parents' crib. Like, what, bro? Like, that's crazy, but, like...
Get yourself into a better
I'm just so hungry and I'm just so eager. I just need to make it happen, and I'm just like, come on, like, fuck it. Just, you know what I mean? But, like... I think sometimes we just put ourselves in these positions and we think that's like this is all that can happen. It's like, bro, like, we've put ourselves in that position. Like,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Not wrong.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Be over here. Not wrong.
Oh, no, bro. That shit gets deep, bro. Like.
How do you feel, B? Me? You're being a little quiet over here. I'm going to call you out.
You know, just reflecting.
Reflecting? What are you reflecting on?
Just stuff, you know, life shit.
Yeah, life abundance.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, I feel like B's in he's in the transition right now, and
no, I agree with a lot of stuff you're saying. I don't disagree too much, but sometimes I don't have anything to say, you know, I'd just rather stay quiet. You know?
No, I feel it.
Yeah, you're
you know, I'm not gonna speak on something when I don't know.
No,
I feel like you've been focusing a lot more on yourself though recently.
Yeah, I'm trying, man.
It's good.
I'm on my own. Yeah, a little.
I mean, we just
now.
went on a hike yesterday. You've been eating healthy,
bro.
Trying to eat healthier. I heard about the carne asada.
Yeah, I heard about the carne asada last night, man.
I'm trying to change. I'm just trying to turn it around, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still like to have fun and shit, but. Been having fun for a long time.
I feel it.
It's time to just
it's a balancing act, right?
Like, it's to live now to have fun later. Yeah, people have fun so much now that they can't even live later. They'll be 30 in debt, parents' crib, not with shit, no whip. Like, oh damn, how'd I get here? Because like you partied your life through like everything. I do
think that there's a flip side of that though. I want
to be 50 on a yacht, fool.
I agree.
Like, fuck that. Like,
but then I also don't want to sacrifice from
all your youth. Yeah,
18 to 50. I'm on a yacht now, guys, but it's like 18 to 50.
With nobody. You
didn't do shit. Like you just grinded. I feel like there's a balancing act for sure. Like that's why you go skate sometimes.
No, for sure.
You know, like you're trying to.
Everyone has an outlet. No, for sure.
Everyone needs an outlet.
No, for sure.
For sure.
It's important.
Yeah, I think it also helps you fill up your cup of like.
I'm gonna let loose on Friday.
Yeah.
I'm excited. This shit gonna be fun.
For the listening party for your new
Yeah.
album.
Yeah,
Okay,
hell
okay.
yeah.
We got
This'll probably
24
be-
songs.
This'll probably be out by the time that shit comes out.
It
but
should be. It
yeah,
should be.
Yeah.
We'll make sure it happens.
Hella. If
Maybe
this
two-
is out already, go stream Rewind.
Rewind.
And
It's
pull
the first
up
time. It's the first time
Friday.
I've been saying that shit. Yeah, pull up Friday if this ain't out already. Maybe we'll drop it before or something.
I
We'll
hope
see.
if this does come out after it, I hope it was a great fucking event.
Hell
Everyone pulled
yeah.
out. We had fun.
Y'all see it on Dago TV and shit day after. All
yeah.
that. We're gonna be going.
You're gonna vlog it, right?
What's
You're
that?
gonna vlog it?
Yeah, well, and I'm also trying to get I'm gonna have him and SoCal there doing hella photos and shit. So I already talked with Dago TV. We're gonna be doing a collab post day after the album drops. So that shit gonna be dope.
I want everyone reposting on their stories.
Yeah.
Go share Rewind.
I'm gonna be
Please
there.
support the
We're
boy.
gonna be going up, man.
gonna
The
be there
songs
for
are
sure.
amazing. I've
Yeah.
heard all the music like 50 million times.
I don't know if
and
you've
there's
heard
some
every
good-
song actually.
I think I have.
No, there's some new shit on there.
You put some new stuff?
Yeah, there's a new song on there.
What?
Yeah,
What? I
with
need
an
to hear
artist
that.
that I've never heard. That you guys have never heard me work with.
Never?
Uh-uh.
Wait. Never heard that you work on? Is that
I've
one
never heard
artist
me
that you're
work
talking about?
Gritty Legs.
See,
Shout out Gritty Legs, man.
I know you guys were going back and forth, so I knew that was coming.
Nah, yeah, Gritty Legs, bro. She came
Fire.
hard on the album.
Fire.
Keep It Player. I'm pretty sure she got on a me and B Nasty beat actually.
What?
Yeah.
That's nice.
She came cold, bro. She came
Fuck yeah.
cold. Yeah. Shout out Gritty Legs, bro.
It's a solo song with just her,
Just
right?
her on it.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a
Fuck
good
yeah.
song. It's a super good song.
Yeah, I'm excited to pull up and celebrate because I've been seeing the whole like, well, not everything. I wasn't here the whole time for every session, but
Yeah.
just seeing
Wow.
Jacob like put it together and like reorganize it and add songs, like, you know, take songs off, replace them
Mm-hmm.
and shit like that. Like, just even being around that is just super inspiring. Like how serious he's taking it, you know, and like obviously all the hard work. He's, like I said, I wasn't here for every session, but I already know how his sessions go. He always works hard, so it's like.
I feel like
just-
I can see a level up from the last one.
Yeah. I could for sure see
Appreciate
it
it,
too.
bro.
So it's super inspiring. Just even seeing somebody else work that hard for their own
Mm-hmm.
thing going on right now. You know.
It's no joke. It's 24 songs. That's a lot, man.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot of like and the amount of songs you've crossed out.
Yeah. No, for sure.
I know that, like, I've sat with you a few times. You're like, damn, you really think I should take this one off?
No, bro.
I was like, I don't know. That's such a good song, though. It's like,
So
fuck.
many times,
I'm like, I'm trying to
bro.
convince this guy to make an extended version and stuff. I'm like,
Bro,
we
if
gotta
I
do
did a
something.
deluxe right now, it'd be like 40 tracks.
That'd be crazy.
bro.
It's okay.
Deluxe
I
is
think we
crazy.
hold
Yeah,
off
I
on
think
them,
it's
to be
good.
honest.
I think some of these songs they come out in like 5 years.
Damn,
Or
I was
like-
gonna say a year, dude.
Nah.
5? Why so
Nah.
long?
I think some of them they're gonna come out like secret hidden vaults. You know what I mean? Like the hidden files.
The hidden
I want to do
files.
something like that, like years and years.
You know these artists that you're working
This will
with are
be the
gonna be upset
promo
with you.
for my album in like 10 years too. No, I'm just kidding. Called The Hidden Files. of
2035.
You feel me?
The year 2035, these songs are finally coming out.
No.
Artists are mad as fuck with you. They're like,
No,
why didn't
I'm-
these come out?
It was crazy. No, I'm hyped though, bro. This tape is actually it's a really big collection of work that I've been putting together all year, and like even just the concept of Rewind, like how I put it together and shit, like. Even the reason why I called it Rewind is like we are rewinding through the whole year and through like a lot of work for me. You know what I mean? I got Bishop Snow on there. I got Siete Gang Yabi, like G-Faye, Flashy, Keek, Slumlord Trill, fuck, Gritty Lex. Who am I forgetting right now?
Maya.
Young Rich.
You say Maya Jane?
Oh, Maya Jane, Kai True.
See, I don't want to say anyone's name because I don't know the most
YHG
recent
Peanut.
crossouts.
Hey, no, everyone's still on there.
Yeah.
It was just that we had like 5 Kai True songs. Shout out fucking Kai True, bro.
Yeah,
Kai True's
the
realest.
songs were all fucking so
They're
good.
all so good, and I had like so many on there, but
And
they're still out.
yeah, and shout out for Jacob putting me on the fucking project, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
hey,
yeah.
B Nasty's officially has the second amount of work out of
Yeah.
anyone else. Out
Really?
of all the artists and anyone, bro. Shout out B
How many
Nasty, bro.
songs?
Down me up real quick.
Yeah.
Boy. He's on 6 songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
okay.
goes on 6 songs, bro. At
Damn.
least 6 songs, and
Damn,
then
you know I'm his manager, right? I need my 5%.
yeah. the one
Yeah.
person that's right behind him is Flashy with 5 songs.
Okay, and then who's after that? You got a 4-songer?
I think it's G-Faye with 3.
Okay.
I think after
Okay.
that it's G-Faye with 3, and then Yabi, Amaya, Kai True, hella other people have 2 songs on there.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, if Be Nasty and Flashy and who was the other one? You said
G-Fay.
G-Fay, yeah, those are the people that you work with religiously.
Like the most.
All
Yeah,
the
that's
time.
the people I want to be like pushing the most on the tape.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
That's the whole point. That's the whole
Makes
point.
sense.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this tape was a lot different than my last tape. Like, I feel like my first tape, it was so much more of trying to fit every single artist in every single really short period of time. And now it's like, I'm just trying to build with the artists who really fuck with me, who really been working with me in the past year and a half, 2 years, and like building with me, you know what I mean? And like, you know what I mean? Like giving everyone their time to shine. Because the last one, I feel like it was like everyone had 16 bars. Like, how do you shine so like Bishop Snow on the first tape had 16 bars. Like, you know what I mean? Like G-Fay on the first tape had, I think it was like a hook and a verse. Like,
I feel like also this one is
at
like,
least we got 3 full songs of G-Fay this
I
time.
feel like this one too, you like created an abundance of music and selected your handpicked ones.
Guaranteed.
You know, versus the last one, it's like, all right, I need your best 16.
I only had...
Get in the booth.
Exactly.
And like, it came out great.
No, it did come out great.
I really
liked the Dream Project too. The Dream Project was cool.
Yeah. Dream Project was great.
Dream was cool, but now it's time to rewind, man. Now it's time to rewind. We about to go crazy. 2024, 24 tracks. Like, man, I'm excited, bro. I'm super excited. And then next year, I think I'm gonna speak this into existence. I'm just gonna I'm gonna hold myself to this, and I'm gonna force myself on it right now.
What's that?
4 tapes next year.
4 tapes? Do you have a amount of songs for each one?
No amount of songs yet.
Just 4 tapes.
4 tapes.
4 collections.
One per season.
1
tape per season. You know what I mean? I want to do something like that.
Dang, your winter one's right around the corner, man. Or is that winter?
No,
it's winter. Yeah.
Oh,
January.
Yeah, I guess. It starts with winter.
It starts. I think so. The season.
I'm not. I don't even know.
I got until like February or March. Right?
Oh, you want to start with spring and then end with winter? In
I
like
think
November?
I might. Yeah, I'll end with winter.
Okay.
I'll put a little Christmas.
I'll give you a break.
Yeah, start with spring. Hey, no. Me and Yob was talking about dropping around spring, so if me and Yob drop, I might just put that as my spring tape then.
Man,
that would be crazy.
Spring break.
Man, that'd be fire.
Spring break.
You have to get some ratchet shit on there.
What is it? I know. It's Jank Baby's Foot Island.
Yeah, come on.
We need Jank Baby's Foot Island.
Let's go.
Hey, Yabi, drop this shit.
Come on, man.
If y'all,
songs are so
everyone
good.
go comment on Yabi shit and say Jank Baby's Foot Island.
Jank Baby.
Jank Baby Foot Island, or just put like Foot Island or something. Like, we need that shit, bro.
We need that out.
Jank Baby Foot Island. We gotta drop that shit, bro. I'm tired of it, man.
We need to make sure that he knows that there's a lot of people looking for this. You
bro,
know?
we did the little the listening party or what was the meet and greet with Yob. We played that shit there. You know how many people hit me the next day? Yo, where's the tape at?
Where's it at? Yeah.
Bro, it's in our fucking notes. In our shared notes. I can pull it up to you right now.
Jesus.
God damn, it's so annoying, bro. But it's all good though. Yob, he's been going up. He's been blowing up and doing his shit right now. So I'm super hyped and proud for the boy, but I'm just being.
I'm happy to see you use the notes so often now for like organizing your music.
Bro, I'm so
I remember the first time you were just like, I got all these ideas, I got all this, I'm trying to schedule shit. Oh yeah.
Yabi and Jacob tape, look at numbered.
Fuck yeah.
Everything. All of it. 7 songs, I think.
Yeah, y'all gotta put me on to the shared notes shit.
5.
7 songs.
Let's go.
That's just good. You said what?
I said y'all gotta put me on to the shared notes shit.
I know.
Yeah, it's a great way to keep organized.
Yeah,
it's really easy because then you could just like say if you're working on a tape with like Lil Flash or a single or something and you wanted to have all your notes.
And you can both see it.
You can both see it, and you can add to it, and he can add to it.
Yeah, that's fire.
You can have multiple people too. It doesn't have to be just 2 people. Like
you can have a bunch of people on it.
Yeah,
that's how I'm with Cypress right now for the tape I'm working on with Cypress too. I have this collab shit.
God damn, what the fuck?
You grab him?
Yeah. Jesus.
This fool is fucking. You just hold him?
He's mine now.
Is that your pet?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I'll let him go.
What's his name, bro?
Oh, he's biting me.
Is he?
No.
Yeah, he can't bite.
Can they?
No, I don't think so.
That's crazy.
What's his name?
That's crazy, Jerry.
Jerry? I don't know why I almost said Justin, but I was like, that's the homie. You just caught the homie. You just open it and Justin pops out. He's standing on your hand. Well, what's up, guys? How's it going? Ew, Red Bull? That fool's going to be amped up. Hey, it's like Cocaine Bear, but Red Bull Moth.
Water bowl moth.
I don't even know if they could see that from that. To be honest. That shit nasty.
Well, we need to get.
I promise we have a clean studio.
Hey, we need to get a fucking
oh my god,
clip of you catching that fool. That was crazy.
I think I killed him.
Fuck
Jerry's dead.
Damn, Jerry's. No, it's not. Jerry's murked. You just have him on your finger? Bro. Hey, yo. What the fuck?
Thank you for coming to the Soul ShakeDown podcast.
It's been episode.
No, oh my god.
We gotta.
We're not cutting this out. You're done.
We gotta end that shit.
That's it.
End that shit.